Why do we forget some of history's most decisive battles? Battles that shaped kingdoms, forged alliances, and redefined nations. Today, we're unraveling one such battle, the Battle of Brunanburh. Often lost in the annals of history, this battle is one of the most critical in Britain's past. In 937 AD, the British Isles were a mosaic of warring kingdoms, each vying for supremacy. The Kingdom of England, newly unified under King Aethelstan, stood at the crossroads of survival and dominance. However, Aethelstan's authority was threatened by a coalition of northern invaders. The Scots, under King Constantine II, allied with the Norse Gaels of Dublin, led by Olaf Guthfrithson, and the Strathclyde Britons under Owen I. This coalition was determined to break Aethelstan's power and dissolve his unified England. Political and military tensions ran high. For Aethelstan, a victory would solidify the dream of a united England, but defeat would mean chaos, civil war, and the end of a fragile peace. It wasn't just a battle for land, it was a battle for identity, survival, and the future of Britain. The battlefield of Brunanburh is shrouded in mystery. Historians still debate its exact location. But what we do know paints a picture of sheer carnage. King Aethelstan gathered his forces from across England, including Anglo-Saxons, Mercians, and West Saxons. His army was massive, bolstered by the experienced warriors who had fought to unify the country. The coalition against him, a mix of Scots, Norse Gaels, and Britons, had no shortage of battle-hardened soldiers either. They launched their invasion from the north, hoping to strike quickly and decisively before Aethelstan could consolidate his forces. Strategically, Aethelstan had one advantage: his knowledge of the terrain. He chose Brunanburh to make his stand, where he could deploy his forces in a way that nullified the mobility of the coalition armies. The morning of the battle saw a bloody and brutal melee. For hours, it was impossible to tell which side had the upper hand. The Norse Gaels, renowned for their fierce Viking tactics, clashed violently with Aethelstan's disciplined infantry. The Scots and Britons attempted a flanking maneuver, but Aethelstan's forces held firm. But then came the pivotal moment. Aethelstan's brother Edmund led a daring cavalry charge into the heart of the enemy forces. This sudden and unexpected strike shattered the coalition's morale. King Olaf and King Constantine's armies began to retreat. The stakes couldn't have been higher. Had Aethelstan failed, the dream of a united England would have been crushed. His success at Brunanburh cemented his legacy as one of the greatest kings of England, and the battle became known as the Great War of the era. The victory at Brunanburh didn't just end the immediate threat to Aethelstan's rule. It established England as a dominant force on the British Isles. The coalition of Scots, Norse Gaels, and Britons was shattered, with each retreating back to their own territories, never again able to mount such a formidable alliance against England. For the next several centuries, England would continue to consolidate its power, eventually forming the foundation of what would become the modern United Kingdom. Yet, despite its significance, the Battle of Brunanburh has faded into obscurity, overshadowed by other battles like Hastings or Agincourt. But make no mistake, Brunanburh was a defining moment in British history. Are there other battles that deserve more attention? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.